today. It's the National Football League. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Burrow to throw right away. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now a first carry here for their running back. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the... Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sheds off the tackle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. McNabb to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. To throw, McNabb. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the rookie's free. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it is 28-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time? And
this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Burrow will throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? It's hot, 60 more. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense.
They're going to look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Now a 2nd and 6. To the air again, Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Burrow. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes, left side.
Another day, another down, baby.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Able to push his way through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now Burrow. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McNabb. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Out of the gun, McNabb. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now McNabb. And this is caught. It's Brown. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Burrow on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Accepted, and they move the ball forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's McNabb. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Higgins, what a catch. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This is Brown going up the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
20! Now he's loose again, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Open man is Yoshivas. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. To throw on second, McNabb. Quick slant here to Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Back now in Cincinnati. On 2nd down, Burrow. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. He'll set up to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Eagles continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. A quick throw there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 43, here's 2nd down at a yard. Back to throw again. And he'll find Chase on the right side. 1st down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Burrow loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now it's McNabb. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.